Okay, folks, give me just a moment here. Get things all calibrated and set up. Okay. Welcome everybody, it's your buddy Mojo once again, and I was going to start some playthroughs of some games here for what I'd like to call my December to Remember. And first off, I decided to start with Mega Man 7. Now hopefully you can hear me with this little bit of intro audio, but if not, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and let this play. If any of you are familiar with the Mega Man series, if not, you'll get into it real quick here. This gives you a little bit of update of what happened in the last game, Mega Man 6. Fun little fact, this game is 25 years old. And it originally came out on the Super Nintendo. Welcome everybody, Mega Man 7. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, and I'll talk a little bit as we play. A little bit of a fun fact is I played this a little bit when I was a kid. I believe I ended up playing, as I let the demo play here and give a little bit of background. I believe I played this around the same time period I played Mega Man X, which, if some of you have followed me through my channel, I have done attempted a speed run on that game. I have also done a playthrough, full playthrough on when I had my old recording device, and I believe I played it off of Wii U at that time. I could be wrong, but I did a complete playthrough of Mega Man X, and as a kid into my teenage years, I played this game and that game concurrently. I used to rent that game from a place called Blockbuster. Yeah, that's how old timer I feel sometimes. But anyway, let's get on with the game here. I don't know about you, but these graphics, they hurt my eyes. Whoa, and the Lord. Always cracks me up. Little topical here. as that is not typically Mega Man's helmet. I love that little jam. Don't worry, folks, we're not done with the cutscene BS yet. Doctor, are you okay? No, he's obviously down on his knees. That means some fucked up shit happened. Oh, no, never mind, you're right, he's okay. Dr. Wiley. Sometimes you can see Sparkles go into the penile looking thing. Them eyebrows, man. Sign of power. Alright, well, let's get it. Alright, folks, this is the Jump and Shoot Man, also known as Mega Man. In this iteration of the game, he does a slide move. You press down on the jump, and he'll do a slide move there. As you can see, you can shoot my yellow lemons. Ooh, one up. Or you can do a charge blast. I prefer to do a charge blast with this thing because it does, I believe, 2 or 3 points of damage compared to the melon. But you can also get more rapid succession attacks out if you try shooting the melons. It also helps if you got timing too. Clear that Mohawk full there. Bear with me, folks, it's been a while since I played this game. But we're already up to our first boss. This guy's name is Bass. That is his dog treble. Looks like a credible human being to me. Okay, kids, back in our day, this is how you used to progress in some video games. We had these things called passwords, and you'd have to remember that exact code. You'd get a piece of paper and a pencil, and you'd write that shit down. And that is how you continued with your game from the point where you accomplished all your shit. Okay, folks, so here we are. With most Mega Man games, they give you options of people that you get to fight. A lot of times it's like 6 or 8. A lot of the newer games is more or less 8 enemies at one time. But for some reason, what they did with Mega Man 7 is they end up making you only face the first 4 here. Top here is Freeze Man. Down here to your right is Junk Man. This one is, I believe, Burst Man. And that is Cloud Man. Now, either of these two are pretty simple to take on first, but I believe I want to start with Burst Man. Because Burst Man is also pretty easy to take on at first, minus his actual boss fight itself. His stage is interesting. You gotta be very, very cautious about this. There's a lot of spikes on the stage, and it's underwater, which we'll get right into here in a minute. It's also got this nice little mechanic of these bombs. All this takes is just clever timing jumps, which I completely effed up. Here we go. Boop. I don't need to make both of these explode, but get out of the way. See, right there is a big introduction to spikes. Okay. I might go this way because I believe there's an energy tank. Oh, there's a 1-up, sorry. There was an energy tank. This is our menu here. Nope, that was an energy tank. What this right here does is refills my health completely all the way up back to the top. There's energy tanks, weapon tanks, and you can also get a special tank to refill later on. And there's a few other things here on the screen that would be notable to look at. We'll go over that in time here. Down there at the bottom right is my little Mega Man head. Those are your 1-ups and how many extra lives you have. I currently have 3. So we'll go back to our main screen. These are 2 weapons at the moment. The Mega Buster, which keeps track of my actual health, and at the same time period is my main firing weapon. I also use the Rush Coil to use spring jump into higher locations, which we'll see a little bit of that here soon. Whoops, not what I wanted to do here. Okay, watch out for the pumpkin there. You can't kill the pumpkin, but what you can do is end up avoiding it altogether. Now, as with all Mega Man games and the Mega Man X series, for some reason gravity is not an issue in the water, so you have to be very careful about how you jump. Okay, I believe here is where I want to use Rush, so we're going to bring our Rush Coil down. And I messed it up. Crap. Alright, let's try it this way. There we go. Now this section gets a little hairy with the spikes. Spikes are one-hit KOs. They always have been with the Mega Man games. Be very careful, especially with this jump right here. As you can see, these little metal guys right here, these helmet pulls, you cannot kill them when they're down their helmet. You have to get close enough to time out shots. I executed that in this section pretty well. I should be sprinting up here shortly. Come on. He's not doing his little jump here. As you can see, his attacks are fairly easy to dodge. There we go. Now this section can also get a little hairy. He's going to automatically start floating to the top. And there is spikes on the ceiling here, so you have to be very careful. You also want to dodge these explosive fellers here. And another fun little mechanic is that you see this entire section, the water level rises and falls. Now, it's fairly easy to navigate this section. All you have to do is just kind of wait your turn, wait for the water to come up, just kind of float along. Alright, now you can, if you're trying to go through this quicker, you can use Rush Coil here. I just let the water pick me up. And now we have a section where you get random blocks showing up. This is very big on timing, so you gotta be very careful. This only gets hairier. So it's not too bad. You can also like stand by and watch the pattern so you don't get stuck or into a hairy situation like I almost did there. We're gonna jump up here quick. Timed it wrong. There we go. Oh, and that's what happens when you miss your jump. Oh, jeez. Well, this is why we pick up all those extra lives, folks. Alright, let's scoot along here. Shoot this fish. Fish. Okay, our Rush Coil. Gonna wait around this time. Whoops, messed that up. Suppose we could have waited there. Yeah, might as well. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. Come on. Okay. It does help to try to edge yourself similar to this. Like, imagine this little gray spot is the edge of the block. Kind of edge Mega Man like that before you try to jump to get your maximum distance, since he doesn't jump all that high. I should have just waited there. I don't know why I keep jumping like I'm like in a jackrabbit contest here, trying to get through things as quickly as possible. There we go. That's how we should execute that. frog fellas aren't too problematic. Get more rising and falling levels. It is somewhat possible to make it through that entire section there to get to that next spot. But I just choose not to do that. That R is part of a 4-letter word, R-U-S-H for rush, and you get a different equipment suit, I believe. Different adapter for rush when you collect all of the 4 main letters, which we'll be doing here in this playthrough. Scoot on up here. Probably could have sailed through there too, but we just want to be very cautious here. This fellow should rise up. Ooh, I was too close. Again, slow and steady does win the race here. So yeah, patience. Patience is a virtue, my friend. Okay. Take it up to the ladder. And here we are. Right at our boss door. This guy is easy to dispatch of. Alright, here comes the fun, folks. This battle can be tasking, but he's still fairly weak to your Mega Buster. Here we go. Rock and roll, baby. Ooh, that almost could have been bad. You do not want to hit those spikes. Okay, we're going to take an attention. Oh, fuck. And this is what I mean. He's fairly easy to beat. It's just all about getting there. Okay. I should have charged up the blast first. Oh well. Try to dodge all these bubbles. You definitely don't want to hit them spikes, as you've seen. Oh! This is where I lose the most lives in this game. But that's why I specifically tackle him first, because he can be tough. He's weak. He's weak to your blast, but he's potentially deadly. I just don't burst out of his bubbles fast enough. And you can see how quickly your lives will just get burned away there. That's alright. You should be able to take him. Again, this isn't, you know, a speedrun playthrough of this game, that's for sure. Alright, let's grab him. Bust him. This is me rapidly pressing that circle button right now. That is what it sounds like, folks. I promise you I don't have any type of trick controller. It is just a standard PS4 controller, wireless, and I'm just spamming that circle button. The Danger Rat fires out a bomb encased in a bubble, doesn't it? How would he know? You just got the damn thing. Yes, but it can also be used to encase in other things besides bombs. Like, you know, drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. You get Danger Rat. Alright. There's our lovely password screen. Alright. On to our next thing. We're going to move over to Cloudman now, because the Danger Wrap is his weakness, and it'll make this go a lot smoother. It's a fun little level. I like the music in this level too. A lot of the themes in this game are pretty good. You don't like me singing along to things, well, probably shouldn't have taken it. Shooting birds that are purple and love to shoot, and we'll shoot this weather thing that falls in the ground, and then we got a thunderstorm. Okay, so Cloudman stage, there's this nice weather mechanic, as you can see. I can't get up in these clouds now because they're too dense, so I can't get up there to get that item. But once you get another move called the Freeze Cracker, you're able to get past. You're able to freeze this dude and make snow happen. Freeze Cracker's done by Freeze Man, which we're not anywhere near at the moment. But we can use that to freeze that dude and change the weather altogether, which actually helps us find a hidden item, which I should make any attempt to get, since I don't have really any lives left, but I'm going to. There we go. Thanks, Rush. A little bit of a platforming section here. Not too bad. Ooh, it is when you don't hit the right button. If you accidentally press that down and hit that jump button, what accidents look like, folks. This section's pretty self-explanatory. Blast the three-pronged dive. Wait for your cloud ride to show up. Try not to take too many hits, obviously. Now you have to slide under here. Now here's one of the mechanics that changes. If you do have the Freeze Cracker and you do freeze that dude back there, the weather dude, all this is covered with snow, so it doesn't disappear. Which obviously makes this a lot easier to navigate. But that's okay, because I remember for the most part where all these platforms are. And shooting these enemies at the right time will get you in the right spot as well. Alright, so here, as you can see briefly there was a little secret up there. So we're going to try to risk it all. Ooh, get a 1-up, so we buy ourselves some chances here. Now, if I remember correctly, it should be right about here. Yep, there it is. Oh, I nearly died there. See what I mean by risking it all? Gotta be very careful, folks. Okay. I believe this is our jump. We could get that power up, that energy thing there, but we're not worried about that right now. Okay. Alright, gonna rush out again. Okay. I believe it's here. Yep, there we go. That's our U door rush. Skip this menu here. So we got the R and the U. Now we just need the S and H here. Whoops. I guess we could do this a little bit safer. Well, I even missed the platform altogether. Alright. Good stuff. Alright, this is gonna, yeah, we're gonna take that hit. Alright. I had a feeling I was gonna mess that jump up. But as you can see with the death, that sunshine mechanic comes out, and you don't have to worry about the rain anymore. Which, to me, really doesn't make that much difference. Gotta be very careful about how you're jumping off these platforms. Yeah, there we go. We pelted that guy that time. As you can see, even though in the sunnier weather, it's still invisible platform time. It's only when you use the Freeze Cracker and you get the snow to happen that you avoid that whole problem. There we go. Navigated that simply enough. Gunner Joe here. Wait for him to move his shield. Here. power that we didn't need. Now, if you're wondering how I drop from that ladder so easily, you just hit the jump button and you'll fall from the ladder. See like that? Fairly simple. Get up here and stay on the ladder and pelt this guy. If you take out his bottom half but not the top half first, he'll fly around. So you want to take care of that top half too. Make sure you enable that. Yep, there it is. And he just becomes a little bit more of a nuisance. I mean, he's not that difficult to deal with. Now, up here, another little secret. This is Proto Man. This was Dr. Light's first creation. It's been a while, Mega Man. Here is a little information. Your weapons can be used to discover hidden areas. Try using the flame weapon in the woods. Only you will not prevent forest fires. Haha. So we'll figure out what that cryptic message means a little bit later. Alright, let's get this bolt over here. These bolts over here are going to be used at an auto shop, which you'll be like, who's that? And I'll show you a little bit later on here. These guys will suck you in and then change directions all of a sudden, so wait for this guy to change directions. The easiest way to go through it, in my opinion, just blast him. There you go. 3 full blasts usually takes him out. You can also rapid fire. And here we are at the boss. Okay, we're gonna switch to our danger rat. Now you're gonna watch how simple this fight is. Oh, whoops! Hold on. Let's not screw it up. Timing is everything. That was your day today. That's what this is. This is a casual matchup here. This guy is nothing. Goodbye. Yeah. 2 bosses down. Thunderbolt fires out like charged spears, right? Yes, and it can also be used to power up some electronic machines. But it won't make you shut the hell up. You get the Thunderbolt. Alright, so I believe I hit... What is it here? Let's see if I can figure it out here. Oh, wrong button. Wasn't that button, that's for sure. Oh, or that button. Here we are. Yeah, this is how they did things back in '95. This here is Otto. He lost one of his big bolts I'll tell you about, so he has a couple of screws loose. If you find Saber Bolt, he'll appreciate it. You're bringing it back there. Now, what this guy does is create items for you. So you can purchase these with the bolts you have. Now, these prices go down with time, but you have to help find his little bolt there to drill into his head, so he can properly create the items. So for now, there's not really much we can do, but here's an exit. This enables you to exit a stage if you've beaten the stage already. Here's the weapon can that I was telling you about, the weapon energy can. Here we already have an energy can, so you know what that looks like. And then there's a couple other little things here. There's the 1-up, and then there's the beat whistle. The beat whistle is a little bit harder to playing until we actually get beat. So let's see if I can not accidentally purchase something and get out of here. There we go. Alright, moving right along. Our next boss is Trash Bag. I mean, Junk Man. This level is tasking, and it is a headache. And I personally find it to be a lot easier after beating Cloud Man. You got these cockroaches. Definitely want to beat up the junk thing and get rid of these cockroaches. They are a headache. And again, who's ever faced a cockroach and not thought it's been a little bit better? There we go. Alright. We get a little bit of a platform elevator section, which more or less easily just dodge. Blast to where you want if you want some power-ups. There we go. Away we go. Another fun thing is, you see that lava below us here. You can freeze that lava with the freeze cracker. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, you talk a lot about the freeze cracker. I said, because it is an actual awesome item. And unfortunately, to fight Freeze Man, who, in my opinion, is the hardest of all of the first 4 bosses here, you need to beat Junk Man to get his weakness. Now, if you use the ice, if you use the freeze cracker right here on that part of the lava right there that's flowing over there, that actually opens up to that secret section down there with the ladder, and it's a slightly easier place to navigate, in my opinion. Alright, be done with these fools. But this stage is more annoying than anything. We're gonna stun the pumpkin here. You didn't need to walk into it, dumbass. Alright, now, as you can see this little AC volt thing here, pop it, and voila. And that only happens if you've beaten Cloud Man. I'll ride this up a little ways here, jump off on the ladder to be safe. You will get crushed by that floor there. I definitely don't want that. I'm gonna wait for the next platform. See? See what I'm saying? Oh, that was all our lives. Alright, so back at it. But that's why you gotta be very precise on your jumps. Very precise on your timing. Not a whole lot going on right now. So give a lot of commentary to. Keep forgetting. I love gaining health back from a health pellet like that and then getting blasted. Alright. Let's get to navigating this. Stand on the edge of this time. There we go. And this, I believe, is the rush jet. Let's double check our menu here. Yep. I'll show you what that does here in a little bit. Let's get through this stage. That section can get hairy too. Alright, so, Rush Jet. Wonderful little power up. So we're going to drop our jet down, and it transforms into a little jet. Kind of float over all of this crap. Okay, now the secret area that I told you about before will come out right here. I'm going to use our Rush Jet again, even though it's not completely safe to do it here. Whoops. Because there is junk and stuff that will pull down, and this will happen. Crap. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Ow. Ow. Come on, get on the jet. Let's get going. Oh no. I promise I'm not as novice as I look here. Okay. We're gonna use our Rush Jet again. Get the navigate this stuff a little bit faster. If stupid cockroaches make my life longer. Oh my god, these bastards. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Do it this way. Come on, bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you don't like that either, do you, dickhead? Well, that danger rat is not helping me. Alright. Wow, I brought me all the way back here. Good thing for checkpoints. Goodbye, Skate Pumpkin. See, as you can see, these older games are a bit less forgiving. Between the checkpoint system and, you know, the password system. Oops, we didn't need to go up there again. Oh god, almost messed that up. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna start from up here this time. We don't have a lot of Rush Jet left, but we're gonna try to stay as high as possible here. And that fucked us up. That's right. Same thing. Gotta keep an eye on that energy level of Rush too. So once that depletes, he'll just disappear. But that's what the red orb is for. Charge your weapon energy. Okay. That was how I was supposed to navigate the first section. This last section, I mean. First time. A little more foolproof. Come on. And we're at our boss. So Junkman is a bit of a brute. I'll let our buster go. And then we're gonna switch to our... Well, that was a bad thing. There we go. Fire. Dodge. Fire. Dodge. Fire. Dodge. And just repeat this over, and over again. Simplify. So regardless of the sloppy playing in each level here, you can see that I own these bosses pretty quickly. The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spheres, right? Yes, but the spheres can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed. Well, you're covering yourself with trash, basically. You get junk shield, which really isn't that great, in my opinion. It's good for one thing, and one thing only, in my opinion, and it's this. Freeze, man. What you're gonna notice when we get to this boss fight is this dude is on crack. He's all over the place. Now, nice little mechanic about this place slippery, so you slide even after you stop moving. As in most games that cared about your sliding abilities and obviously trying to be realistic. There we go. Annihilate the bear. This song's another banger. I really like this. Doesn't it sound like that bear is real serious pain? This may seem like a time-consuming phase, but it really is one of the easier ways to do this, and not get damaged too much. There we go. Whoop. Can only hit those guys from behind, so we'll wait for them to go by. There's our one-hit KO spikes on the other side of that wall. Right. Slide under him, which didn't work successfully. This section can get a little hairy in itself. So, again, careful walking. Timing is your biggest friend here. Alternatively, we're going to use our buddy Rush. But no guts, no glory. I say as I jump on this bike. Oh my gosh. I crack myself up with these games. Won't get too close to the bear. There we go. Alright, gonna switch to Thunderbolt. Don't remember if that actually makes faster work up in the line. Stand right here and just shoot him in the face. Did make quicker work. I don't remember this weapon being as busted as it is actually. Oh, that's pretty neat. Just have to use that. Now those pillars falling down on you like that will not be an instant kill, but it does do severe damage. Okay, we're just gonna use this smarter round here. Jet. Slightly smarter around. So I take that to the face. Ow. Okay, now right here, another little hidden thing. With careful timing, you can get that H. Ooh, and I did not do the right timing. Oh my goodness. Dang it. No need to worry. Okay, so the only letter we're missing is the S, which was located in our last stage here that we fought Junkman. But we need Freeze Cracker to access it, so we'll just wait and come back. Wow, that really does make quick work of everybody. Alright, now, go ahead and use your Rush Jet again. Here we have another power-up, known as Rush Search. Now, can we take an intentional death here? See how many lives we have left. Nope, because we've been sloppy. Alright, so, we're going to have to probably take some damage from the Skating Pumpkin here. Yep, take too much damage. Come on, Skating Pumpkin, get the hell out of the way. There we go. Mr. Polar Bear again. Now we're gonna try to time this and we'll try to go past his ass. I'm not gonna deal with it. We don't really need to energy tank that desperately anyway, so we'll just hold off on that. This section could be a little scary too.
Especially if you're not smart enough to slide under things like I should be. Oof, now, I think we're going to end up taking a death here, folks. Unless we drop the energy can. Yeah, it's fine. We'll spend an energy can. Because we can beat Freeze Man with one go. You're going to immediately see what I was talking about earlier about how quick this fool is. With the junk shield. Oh, if I don't screw it up. My goodness. See, that kind of envelops him. He's still quick. And he will still lay the smackdown on you if you're not careful. You see, I almost died there. But there you go. First 4 bosses of Mega Man 7. Well, Freeze Cracker is a slang term and racist, isn't it? Don't talk about that, Mega Man. Yes, and the bullets will split when they hit the ground. My opinion is actually one of the worst of weapons. It's just good for other side questing kind of crap. So, we beat our first 4 bosses. And we were just here. Welcome home, Mega Man. Dr. Light, what do you think of Base? Can he be trusted? His actions don't seem to indicate a threat. I don't believe he is our enemy. What is this? Wily is attacking the robot museum. You must leave now, Mega Man. For if you don't, I have to pay the entire repair bill. Alright, this section's not too bad. I feel like we might end up taking the death from this. These here are previous bosses from different Mega Man games. And you'll see a few in the background in this room as well. It says Dr. Wily flying off with Guts Man. Who is from Mega Man 1. And we get left with a bizarre ass clown boss whose only weak spot is his head. Shut up, come on. Damn it. Alright, hold on. I think I'm screwing this up actually. Why is that not working? There we go. There we go. That's what I was intending to do. Thunderbolt does more damage than the Mega Buster does. So I try to time that with shots of that. There we go. Quick work. Mega Man, it is a disaster. Wily and his robots are rampaging through the middle of the city. Get going. But I just got back. Bitch, bitch, bitch. And here's our 4 new bosses to fight. We'll get into them here in a bit. What we will do here is go back to Junkman stage. What we need to do is use the Freeze Cracker. Well, let's start with that. Navigate our way to get to that spot that I was speaking of earlier. I should have been using that Thunderbolt this entire time. Whoops. I also find it a lot easier to navigate using the control pad rather than using the Joy-Con, joystick, whichever you want to call it. Let's get through this section. I believe it's right here. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna clear these holes. Okay, right here. It freezes. It doesn't stay frozen for long, so you have to get across quickly. Alright. Voila. Now you have all letters. Now, I don't believe I can leave this stage because I don't have the exit thing. Nope, but I do have the R, U, S, and H, and as you can see, there's a new thing down here at the bottom that's been added to my inventory. It's called the S adapter. Watch in action. Boom! It's the super adapter, so I get to hover now for a short time. Oh, I don't think that was the smartest way to do that. It's been a while since I played this game, folks. But there we go, we took that death and it worked out alright. We'll still have the rush adapter. So, just need about all this and working on the PlayStation. Let's see if I can pull up a menu here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Get out of that. Oh god. Oh, we got a lot of bolts. No, we don't need any of this right now. Let's see if I can do it here. Bear with me. That might do it. No, that didn't do it. No, oh god. I'm totally hitting the wrong buttons here, folks. Oh, Jesus. No, stop. Stop talking to me, buddy. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Does it have autosave on? Yeah. Alright, so we got that saved. Checkpoint save here. Cannot make a checkpoint save for us further. Okay. So we're going to have to go somewhere real quick. Alright. So I guess we'll start with our next boss. I'm trying to think who goes next in line. I believe we're going to go with Slash Man. I guess it really didn't need to do this. Alright folks, so what we're going to do here is bring up our menu again. Gonna let it hit a checkpoint. Alright, and then we're going to call it a day. Whoops. So thanks for tuning in, folks, and I will see you next time.